I send a text to me. Send a text here in the chat if you can hear me clearly, so that we can start. Right? Okay, that's great. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me tonight. For the sake of those who are just getting to know me for the first time, all right. My name is Olani Obuluwatife, and most of the time people call me Kiji, okay? And this is just my nickname, not my real name. Okay, so my name is Buluwatife, and it is a pleasure and honor to have you here tonight, to have you all here tonight with me. So I'll fast forward without wasting any of our time. We're here tonight to learn about what is web's wealth, okay? What is really the wealth that is inside web development, and why are people keying into it? Okay, so the first thing is a website. As you all know it, you might have visited facebook.com, visited instagram.com, might have visited a lot of pages, Jumia, Konga, and all of that. So before I move on, text me in this. Do you know anything about website? When they say website, what comes to your mind? What do you know about it? Can you just say it in one sentence? Let's discuss. This is a discussion class. Even though I'm teaching, but we're still going to discuss it together. So tell me, what do you know about websites? What is it that they really say about web development? When you hear websites, what comes to your mind? Or is it your first time hearing it? Okay. So while I'm waiting for your explanation, all right. Favor said it's a collection of web pages. Okay, good. That's a great one. That's a good one. It is a collection of web pages. All right. So without wasting time, web development is a word on its own. Website is another word on its own. Now, a website is okay. Let me admit this person and continue. A website. Okay, sorry, please hold on. I'm trying to. Okay, so a website is like our people said, is a collection of web pages. But I like to put it as a website is a simple presentation of a project, okay, available on the World Wide Web. Okay, it's a presentation, whatever the aim of the backend developer, whatever the aim of you accessing facebook.com, their aim is for them to present an idea to you, to present a project to you, to present a file to you. If you have visited any website in the last 13 days that we started this year, you would have the main aim of those websites is for them to present a project to you, an idea to you. Okay, Facebook was an idea that was created far back in the 2000s. Let's say in the 2005 it was first launched. It was created to share an idea with you about how you can create a community, about how you can connect with your high school mates, and all of that activities that you're seeing today is an idea that's been presented to you, okay, with the help of so many functions, so many lines of codes, so many engineers, so many people, so many colors and styles and all that. But the main goal is for them to present an idea to you. All right. Now, on the journey of knowing what web's wealth is, one is web development is the process of creating these ideas. It's the process of building these pages. Okay. So in putting it short, I hope with a few lines you now know the difference between when they say visit that website. That means you're going to see a presentation of what that idea is. Okay, whenever you log into www. Okay, in as much as it is a website, it is an idea. Could be Shopify, could be Jumia, could even be a website where you go to download your movies, Okay, this is an idea where they are popping it out to you, and it is all unique on their own. What I mean by unique is facebook.com is only one, okay, except you have facebook.org. You can see there's a difference in the name, and this is the uniqueness in all ideas. The uniqueness in facebook.com is different from the uniqueness in whatsapp.com. The uniqueness in the name, the style, okay, is different to everything. Now, when I say collection of web pages, when I say a web development, okay, I'm still looking at what we were typed. Let me just close the message for now. Okay, so this collection of web pages is everything that we're having now. On this Google Meet that I sent to you just now to join this class tonight, you are joining because there was a connection, okay, of presenting an idea to you. Okay, Google Meet is different from YouTube. Google Meet is different from WhatsApp. Google Meet has an idea. Google Meet is presenting a meeting point for all of us to join tonight, and this is an idea. Now, how are all these pages built? How are they built? How is it formed? Okay, how do people come together to present this to us? It's no magic, okay, but it was first invented by someone who we call Tim Berners-Lee. All right, he created the World Wide Web. That's the full meaning of WWW, the World Wide Web. All right, so if you know the real word of cobweb, whether you have a cobweb, you might have seen a cobweb at your house or somewhere or anywhere. If you look at the connection between this cobweb, it is like a circle, okay, that is interconnected. Let me show you a quick image of cobweb, okay, so you can move that with me. I'm coming. Let me get an image, a clear image of cobweb. All right, this is a web connected. Everything is connected here. Okay, I'm coming. Let me save it. All right, good, perfect. So let's bring it here. I'm going to just bring this image. All right, just so you can see it well. Okay, so here is it. Here is our image. Okay, this is a cobweb. Now this was coined. If you look at all these strings, look at all these strings here. Let me draw a simple line. Okay, look at all the strings in this place, connected, moving together. This is what happens on the World Wide Web. Okay, we are all connected. Right now we are connected on this page. We are connected right here on Google Meet. We have been connected on WhatsApp before you join me on Google Meet. So this is possible because of a man that we call Tim Berners-Lee. Now here is Tim Berners-Lee. He's a scientist and he created the World Wide Web. Okay, Tim Berners-Lee is a scientist, created the World Wide Web. Let me get the correct time when he created it. All right, Tim Berners-Lee created World Wide Web in the year. He created it in the year. That should be 90s. In the 90s, yes, in the 90s. World Wide Web. So sorry. I just want to give it a clear fact that I'll stop guessing. Okay. Where is he? All right. The World Wide Web was created since 32 years ago, which is 1989. All right, 12th March 1989 by Tim Berners-Lee. This man here, this man you're seeing here, he created it in 1989. Okay, so please hold on. Some people are saying they're trying to join us. Okay, I'm trying to attend to them. So sorry. All right, so Berners-Lee created the World Wide Web in the year 1989, which is 12th March. All right, he created it so that we can all be connected on this internet. Series of pages that are passing a certain information. Now, like I said before, the website you're seeing is a presentation of an idea, and it was made possible. Okay, it was made possible by Tim. All right, this man right here, he created it for us. Let me go to him now. He created the World Wide Web. Let me show you the first page. This is the first website that we have. The first website. Let me show you the first website and how it really looks like. Okay, I'm coming. Just give me the best of your time. I'll be with you. Okay, look at this page. Can you see it? Let me know if you can see this page. Just type me if you can see this page. I think some are not able to join because of some settings. Please type me. Let me know if you can see this page and you can hear me. Okay. All right, so great. Okay, look at this page. Can you, let's say 32 years ago, can you really interact with this website? What I mean by interact, if I say, okay, Justina, can you go and download something from this page? Is it as beautiful as you think it is right here? Or can you, if Facebook was like this, look at that page very well. If Facebook was structured like this, can you work with it? Can you upload your pictures and all this? Let me know the difference you notice from it, because the difference right here, without wasting my time, is the style. Okay, is how this website is looking, and this is the first page, which is the World Wide Web. All right, let me read out some content out of it. The World Wide Web is a wide area hypermedia information, okay, to give universal access to a large universe of documents. All right, and this is technical, the help. This was the first page Tim Berners-Lee created, all right, for us. But as with this WW is a technology that has been upgraded to W3. All right, that is a story for another day. But look at this page. This is the first website that we have. This is the first page. I believe you can still see. I believe you can still see the page. All right, good. So moving forward, let me tell you what comprises of building these pages. All right, we have HTML, we have CSS. Don't worry about the abbreviations, I will break it down for you. HTML, CSS, we have JavaScript, we have a lot of languages, but these are the three basic fundamentals of writing your website. All right, look at this page right now. It is purely HTML. If you look at here, we have the hypertext markup language. That is the full meaning of HTML. All right, what it really means is that you're writing a certain word that you can write to me. Let's say you want to say IKG, you write it as IKG, but when you're writing it in form of hypertext, that means you have to put your headings in a little bracket and all that. That is when you learn about what development itself. Okay, you don't have to worry about that right now. Just know that all these things are not written in a simple text as you have it in our messages. It's not written as you wrote this your message I don't know, okay, when you texted me, I can see the page. Okay, this is not how the web page is being written. You can, I guess I can see the page can be written as paragraph first, or you can put it as heading. Okay, but they have their codes. This is where they come with the codes, writing the HTML, which is the fundamental language, and we have the CSS, we have the JavaScript. Okay, we call the HTML the foundation and the fundamental language of any website. Okay, it's been built on HTML. I don't want to use the big grammars, so I will break it down for you. Okay, just like when you want to build a house, okay, the foundation that you have for this your house, okay, whatever you built on the foundation, let's say you want to build a 3-bedroom flat, whatever you build from the foundation, I believe you heard the word foundation before, okay, that is your HTML. Now building it up and putting your window frame, painting it green, all right, this is your CSS. All right, that is the styling. Don't worry about the full abbreviation right now. All right, we call them the styling part, but I'm using the house as a break it down structure for you. Okay, the foundation is the HTML, the CSS is the style. Okay, so when you open your door and you lock it with your key, papa, all right, you lock it, click 1, 2, and you get inside, you click the button, okay, on your wall, and you have voila, the lights. All right, when you off the lights, it's off. When you put on your fan, it's on. This is called the JavaScript. Okay, this is just like the breaking it down of the version we have in the real life. All right, this is the behavior of how your house is. Let's say you go to a house whereby let's say it's an uncompleted building. You say it's uncompleted because it has not been styled. They don't have anything like light or water resources there. Okay, these are just the basics of what a website is comprised of. Okay, now in your house, you can now decide to make your house Alexa enabled. What I mean by Alexa enabled is that when you get inside, you can say, "Hey Alexa, turn on the light," without pressing any button. All right, you have experienced this before, you have seen it in the video. This is also relatable to web development because it is also building an idea, building your house, building a collection of web pages for small businesses, for individuals, and for yourself. Now, who is a web developer? A web developer is someone that uses all these technologies to build websites. Okay, now you're getting the point now of what a website is, what a web developer is, and what the WWW is comprised of. Okay, it's really comprised of 3 fundamental languages of what a website is, which is the HTML. All right, I'm going to type here the HTML, the CSS. Don't worry about the abbreviation. Okay, just know that CSS is for the styling. HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay, so this is the style where you have it. Okay, you have the HTML, you have the CSS, and the JavaScript. These are the 3 fundamental languages of building your website. All right, so moving on, let me move on to this. All right, when I learned web development was in 2018. All right, in 2018 I already told the story on my status, but I'm going to relate it with you again very fast. I went for IT, okay, and I just have to do something with the little time that I have. Okay, I just have to make do with the little time that I have, right? And that was my gen going off. Okay, so let me continue. Now I went for my IT, okay, and I had to just go go and learn this skill. Okay, put myself on, learn some codes for myself, and I'm not even, let me say, if I say I'm not concerned about the money, all right, I don't want to put it that way, okay, because at the end of the day, the goal is for the money. But I didn't know it is going to make that kind of money. Okay, that was not really the intention. The intention was not to graduate. You know how the Nigerian school system is, right, whereby you study a particular course and you just can't fit into the real world. Okay, are you getting it now? You just can't fit in with the real world. So you just have to do everything in order to not be asked. Okay, for me now, I study computer science. Now imagine I just graduated and someone is saying, "Oh, you study computer science now, can you fix this for us? Can you do that for us?" It would be a thing of shame for me not to handle these things for them. All right, so I thought about all this, not to be losing and all that, so I rather use my time well. So I learned this skill called web development. Okay, oh, I thought I was sharing I am my boss. Let me present here from you now. Okay, I'm presenting. There was I am a boss in 2018. Okay, yeah, look at it. Just I am a boss. Give me a few. Okay, just I am a boss in 2018. Okay, let me know if you can see this. You can see it, let me know. Okay, I just shared a picture. Just shared a picture of I am a boss. Help is presenting. Good. Alright, so this is us in 2018 when I learned this skill. Okay, in 2018, I am a boss. It taught me the front end, the back end, okay, of becoming a full stack. Now, when I'm talking about these words, I don't want to make it a way, okay. I don't want to make it in a way whereby you will not understand, okay. So I don't want to use the big word right now. So it taught me how to build with code. It taught me how to not build with code. All right. So I can say I know the tool. I can build with code. I cannot build with it. I can do it with simpler technology. Okay. So let me just put it that way. I can build with code and I can build with simpler technology. That is me using the help of WordPress, using the help of Shopify, using the help of all the CMS. We call them CMS, content management system. All this techie word, I don't want to use it for you. You just get an interest in the web development world. All right. So I want to make it faster, okay? Because I said I'm going to use just 1 hour of your time. Now, this skill has made a lot of changes in my life. I've built websites for small businesses, built for big businesses, built for individuals, even built for businesses that are not Nigerian businesses. Now, you pursuing a career in web development, you can easily have your own pricing. Okay, there's no fixed price for it. Now, I'll put the example of you putting your price right now. Let's say you are an engineer, okay, and you build houses in Lekki, okay, compared to an engineer that build houses in let me put one of the trenches right now. Let's say you build houses in Mushin, okay. The kind of money you would charge someone that is building a house in Mushin will be different from the kind of money you charge for someone that is building in let's put it this way, in Lekki, because the kind of structure you have, okay, the kind of things you must know, the kind of education you have, all right, will determine your money. Even some engineers, you can take them to your site and they will bill you for their consultation fee for as much as, let's say, 50,000 naira for just consulting them to show them your plan of what you're building. Are you getting it now? Now, let's bring it back to the world of web development, whereby you know your onions. All right, what I mean by you know your onions is that you know how to build from scratch. You know how to build with no code. All right, and your clients just want their website. All right, this is just the truth. They don't care about the technology you are using. They don't care maybe you're writing code for them, in as much as you can present their idea for them. All right, you know, I said in the beginning that web development is just a presentation, or let me say a projection of your idea. Now, the person that is projecting this idea is a web developer. All right, developing your web pages, turning these ideas into realities for you. Are you getting it now? Because they are the one that is determining how beautiful the website is. I showed you the first web page, all right, and you saw how it was. All right, that's the first web page. Now, if you visited Facebook like some years ago, you might not like the structure. Let's say you visited Facebook like you have been using it since 2015. This is not how it really is now. Okay, those are some skills. Those are some few changes that have been done by developers. Could be front-end developer, could be back-end developer, could even be the work of the UI UX. All right, this is a feed in web development too. That's the styling and the user experience. All right, let's say whenever you click on your friend request, you don't like how it pop up immediately. Maybe you want it to load, or maybe you don't like how it loads slowly. You just want to click it and get the result immediately. Some people are responsible for this. So there are different fields in web development. Okay, there are different fields in building a house too. The person that would the bricklayer is different from the electrician. The electrician is different from the plumber. Are you getting it right now? So you picking your own perfect niche, all right, is going to determine how much and how many jobs you're getting. And let me put it this way again: you telling people that okay, you are a web developer, they'll ask you, are you a back-end developer or a front-end developer? Now the difference is this: the back-end developer is writing all these functions for you to log in on Facebook. The back-end developer is responsible because they are building all this server to allow you to communicate with their server. Okay, as we're having this class right now, all right, the back-end developer are responsible for how I can connect with you, okay, from the back. Forget about this blue lines, forget about this yellow logo, forget about this logo you're seeing right here, forget about the text. Okay, these are all styles, but comparing how you can just come here and be able to do this, okay, is the work of the back end was. All right, so let me give you a pricing as currently, okay, per pricing. Let's say in a standard rate, a backend developer is charging as much as $5,000, charging as much as $3,000, $2,000 to build a project. Now let's talk about what you're putting on the salary. All right, you're putting someone on the salary is charging as much as is making nothing less than $100,000 per year. All right, some might be collecting $3,000 per month, some might be collecting $20,000 per month. It's just based on, sometimes it might be the company that pays well, it might be the intellectual right here, okay, what you really know about your onions. All right, I mentioned this word before, what you know about your onions, the way you charge people. All right, that is different. Now if you are talking about the things you want to specify in, all right, you can decide to embed all of this, the back end. It can even be the UI UX. It can be the what I'm talking about here is the user interface and user experience. All right, the styling and the functions. All right, that's just the simple definition for you. Okay, when we're still talking about those that don't use code at all, okay, those that don't use code at all, they just know all the front ends. Let's say they want to build a store, okay, they don't really have to know what PHP is. They might not even want to know what JavaScript is. Okay, let me break it down. You will understand that if you've seen a site worker before, I'm using house because it is what we can relate with in terms of building. All right, so let me break it down. Let's say you have a project, okay, and you have a bricklayer that is using all this mold. You know the mold. Allow me to use it. They call it mold, where they put the cement inside that iron and form a block. Do you know what that is? Have you heard about it before? Let me know if you have heard about it. Just communicate with me, type it to me. Let me know if you have heard about it before, if it is something that looks familiar to you. Now, compared to a block industry whereby, okay, you're giving the work to a contractor, he's bringing his own block making machine and making your blocks. Let's say it takes 5 workers to make 3,000 blocks. All right, with a block making machine, you can easily make as much as let's say 10,000 blocks per day. All right, you're going for that because you know that it's faster and it is efficient. All right, this is just this, bringing it back to web development right now. All right, some people are using these technologies to build their website faster, to deliver faster to their clients, to deliver faster to their small businesses that they're serving, to deliver faster to big businesses, to deliver faster to individuals. Right, this is how they bring the technology, all right, to work for others too. Like, we have different kind of CMS. We have WordPress, we have Joomla. Okay, Joomla is spelled Joomla. All right, WordPress was created by Gutenberg. All right, it is the most efficient and fastest, or let me say, it is the easiest to use CMS. All right, you can check it out. It is. You don't even have to have an idea about HTML, about this CSS, about this JavaScript. You can create your website in just 5 minutes. This is your promise. Now, when you're creating, it is faster, like I said. Now, number 2 thing is you are deploying your website faster. What I mean by deploying is that the time it will take you to build offline, okay, to now bring it to the web part, okay, putting it live, or let me say the time it will take you to do the protocol, do the prototype rather, and presenting it to the client might take longer time. All right, that's why some people fall back to this CMS, like I call it, the better technology in building your ideas, in building the website. All right, we have all this, and you can use it with, we call it the no codes or little codes. All right, a beginner like you tonight can create a website with your name. You can create a website with your client's business name. Just right now, it will be live. Okay, just right now, it will be live. All right, there's so many websites that I've built with that. There are so many websites that I've built with code. All right, but if you're going to ask me which is better, I'll still go for the technology which is faster, because your client don't really care about what you use. They don't really care about how you do it. All they want is results. They just want their website. They just want their online stuff running. They just want their blog page running. They just want their form collection site. Let's say they want to collect emails. They just want it running. They don't care maybe sorry about that. They don't care maybe you're using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Node.js, all of these technologies. They don't care about it. They just want a result. So why not go for something that your clients would be happy with? That is one. And your deliverability, the time you're using to deliver on this project, okay, is much more faster. All right, so coming to the end of the class, I have a class coming on something like this, all right, which is called the no code. Okay, it was meant to be a Santa promo, but I just feel that it is better if it reach more people, even though at the end of the day we're just going to take 20. All right, we just have 5 slots left for this, but this is the course outline. I'm going to teach you the basic of HTML, the basics of CSS, the basic of JavaScript, all right, and how to build with all these CMS to start making money off web development. You can charge your client as much as 200,000 naira. You can charge your client as much as 150,000 naira on a project. You can even make as much as 500,000 naira, depending on the kind of client you want and how you put your prices. Because the number, let's say you want to build a website right now. If you know your onions and if you know the tricks that I'm going to teach my students, they might not even spend up to 10% of what they are collecting. That is like 90% of the other remaining capital to keep for them. All right. So in this class, we're going to learn about the plugins and themes, how to build your own template, how to even make money by investing in domain and hosting. Okay, it's the kind of sector, like I said, web development is very, very wild. So I'm going to teach all of this, all right, with the bonus of CRM tools, SEO tricks, all right, how to set up your social media pages for your brand, connecting it to your website, and automating everything. Okay, the free course on how to get your first client. Okay, and I'm not just leaving you after I've taught you. I'm going to hold your hands till you get your first client, okay, and get paid. All right. And the thing about it is the best way students will be hired after the training. All right, and just the bigger bonus is that free laptop to be won. All right, so I have the price here. The early bird is 25k. Okay, for the females is 20,000 naira. I'm billing it on the females because it is a narrow margin, okay, between guys who are skilled and students, or let me say of females who are skilled. Now for my KG Tech students, what I mean by that is anyone who have purchased the course from KG Tech before, they're not going to pay the price that others pay. They're going to pay 15,000 naira. All right, so do you have any question? Do you have any question? If you have any question, please type to me or send me a text right here. Let me know if you have any question, and don't worry about the recording of this class. I'm going to send it to you. I'm going to send a link to you in your DM so that I can get the link, okay? Or let me say that I can get the class to rewatch later for what you did not get or for the things that you do not understand. But if you have a question right now, please, I want you to ask me. If you have a question, please do ask me. Let me know if you have any question, please. Let me know if you have any question. Any question? Any question? Any question? Okay, Aderoka is saying she can't hear anything. Is that true for everyone? Is that true for everyone? Can you hear a thing or not? Hello? Okay, I think it's a thing, please. Okay, someone can hear me. Please, if you have any question about this offer, if you have any question about what I've taught you tonight, please kindly pass it to my DM, where I'm going to send a link to this class, okay, so that I can get more of it. I'm going to send a link to this class so that I can rewatch. Okay, it's free for you. You can go through it and understand what the web's world is and really why you can go into it and what it is, or the benefits. All right, the benefit of going into the web development world and the benefit of making money from it. Okay, so without any further questions, is there any question? In CMS Technology, can a developer also have full access to his building, like this of templates, since they already have a fixed layout? Yes. That's why I mentioned it here that I'm going to teach you how to build your own template. Okay, building your own template from scratch. You don't really have to go through how the developer has created it for you. You don't have to use prefixed themes and templates. I'll show you how to build your own template to your own taste. Okay, how to build your own interfaces and how to build your own sites. Okay, there's no limit to what you can do with CMS. All right, the only limit is the one that you don't have access to, which is the knowledge. All right, that's a nice question. I love that. Okay, any other question? So I don't waste our time, and we can all go to sleep or do whatever you want to do after this class. I just don't want to be the one delaying you. I only borrowed 1 hour of your time, right? Any other question? Any further questions? Anything you like to ask me? Anything you don't understand? I'm waiting, please. Okay, please direct your questions to me. I'm waiting. Okay, like I said, you're going to get a replay. Okay, you're going to get a replay. Okay, you're going to get a replay. All right, you're going to get a replay after the class. I'll send you a replay latest tomorrow. Okay, I'll send you a replay latest tomorrow on how okay, so that you can access the class. Okay, so without further questions, I believe that's all for now. If you have any questions, just send it to my DM. Thank you for joining me tonight. Let me know if you get something in my DM. Let me know if you gain something. Thank you very much.